Hey everybody, Tuesday with Tanya. I was going to talk about first Zella Rose. My hair, I actually got it done by them today. Usually gets a better view in person, but so it's Zella Rose right in Knightsville, right in Cranston, right at the corner there, kind of like diagonally across from the Antonio's, and on the other side is like the Athena's Plaza. So Zella Rose, great place, promoting them today. And so her name actually is Lysandra, not to be confused with the other Lysandra that used to be up the road, kind of where they were both on that road together, right there on Cranston Street. And so the address for the one that I went to, it's Zella Rose, great place, check it out. Beautiful logo as well, and it's the colors, the black, the red, really nice, the rose, very beautiful. So right in Cranston, 1719 Cranston Street to be exact. She does everything, including extensions, color, highlights, of course, you know, dyes, trims, styles. This internet's okay. Hey guys, drop a comment saying hi. Alerting me. Love the internet. Okay. So yeah, so that I was gonna talk about the bridge as well, with the, well, not the bridge, but the whole I don't think we're really all that. I was going to tie in the bridge into what I was going to say. I kind of jumped the gun. I said that accidentally. But if you want to drop a comment about the bridge, you can. But basically, so what is up with this? We got all that. Like, drop your comments on that. So I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to my services, meaning my counseling services as well. So definitely get to more than one of those things there. Then I was also mentioned the bikini guy update. So that was a former video I had done about a stalker / unfaithful husband / bikini guy, and so I was gonna basically you know, mention that, I don't know, he's back at his weird tricks again. Can you guys hear me? Because it's saying something about the internet here. Maybe I'm not in the best place for internet. Just drop a comment saying hi if you want. I'm assuming it's live. So but anyways, yes, definitely drop a comment if you want, saying hi or about anything with the bridge. I will get to that in a moment. But yeah, the weird bikini guy, unfaithful husband guy, stayed away from my page, but I don't really always check my notifications. Next thing I know, he was back on it again, being strange, liking stuff, unliking stuff, reliking stuff. Kind of strange, kind of weird. So not really sure about that. But probably should just block him. But I'm just more about the dishonesty. I think it's just crazy. But anyways, so yeah, so it's kind of a short one. I haven't had plans and everything for today, and basically, so the whole thing, this new slogan, all that, you know, who thinks it's better than cooler and warmer, worse than cooler and warmer? You know, I mean, why not just keep it with, you know, discover beautiful Rhode Island or the Ocean State and keep it simple? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I know some of you are probably watching on a replay as well, but I think it's a little conceited, like Rhode Island, where all that, like what's, you know, I think it sounds conceited. I mean, all that, I guess, could be interpreted in so many ways. Is it because everything's here in one little state? You know, so much to do under one small area. I'm not really sure, you know, what it exactly means, but I think it sounds a little conceited or a little, it wouldn't have been my pick. I think it's something maybe that the people could have voted on. So drop a comment if you want to say something that maybe you would have, you know, done, or you would have suggested, or maybe a slogan that you would have liked. So some people are laughing and saying all that and a broken bridge. Other people are saying all that corruption. I know we do things, you know, we're known for the water, we're known for the ocean, so why not just even do something for that, for the water, for the ocean state, you know? I think that would have been more fitting, probably, something to do with being right near the water, having excellent restaurants in Rhode Island. How come we're not talking about that? You know, just some ideas, so just things to do with that. And let's see here, I was going to mention also about my, so like I said, my counseling services, and don't forget, rewind if you're just tuning in, Zella Rose, courtesy of my hairstyle for today, and my trim, got a trim as well. So Zella Rose, right in Knightsville, right in Cranston, great place, check it out. Say that you saw it with Tuesday with Tanya. And so yeah, so basically my the counseling services that I do would be, it is individual counseling. It could be for more than one person if you wanted to go as a couple or not. But I started it because, you know, I mean, I know a lot of people have been in therapy, and I know therapy can be helpful or not helpful, or can kind of go both ways. It can be good, not good. It could be somewhat helpful, but ultimately sometimes you just want more, or maybe need more. I'm not suggesting don't talk to a therapist, but sometimes, like, some people have came to talk to someone like me, for example, as kind of in addition to the therapy that they're already getting. Also, you know, you can talk, or even me, I could talk to, I have OCD, I could talk to a therapist till I'm blue in the face about OCD. That person's not OCD. So I am OCD, which is a form of anxiety, you want to call it that. You know, it falls under that umbrella. A lot falls under the anxiety umbrella. But in particular, I do have OCD, and I mentioned on here before, I try not to focus on it. But, you know, by talking to someone who's OCD themselves, you know, like I said, I could talk to a therapist all day long, and they might be somewhat helpful, but that person's not truly OCD themselves. So by, you know, coming to an individual counseling session with me, where I am OCD and can give you pointers, tips, tricks, things that have worked for me, things that haven't worked for me, research I've done. It's just an idea. It's just something maybe new for you or for someone else that you know. So I'll just throw it out there. Calling me is best, 401-487-9949. And it is a consulting thing. I'm not like a true licensed therapist or counselor. It's more, I serve as a consultant / life coach kind of thing. So again, I meet people, you know, I hear people saying the following, and you meet people over the years, and you know, who's going through this bad time or that bad time, or who's just in general just wants therapy. I mean, I think all of us can benefit from some form of therapy. And one thing I don't like about therapy is that you can't get in on same day appointments, which was another reason why I started this with my own individual counseling, is because it would be great to have that same day appointment. So you're having a high stress day, or you're having a day that's just in general just not good mental health wise, or emotionally wise, or maybe PTSD, or maybe something that bothers you, or there was a death in the family, or a sickness, or something, or anything. It could be anything, you know, regular, just simple stress. And you know, you go to call your therapist to try to get in on maybe an emergency visit, and you can't get in for another 5 days. Could be even longer, could be 10 days, depending on scheduling. And this would be a way to get in by calling me, for example. And I'm not the only one who does this, by the way. There's other life coaches out there as well. There's other consultants out there as well. By referring to someone like myself, I can get you in the same day or the next day. So I usually have same day appointments available and next day appointments. And the appointments can be even 45 minutes, you know. And so I always feel like there's always pockets of time that I could fit into my day. On most days, if not, it would be for the next day. This way you can tackle that problem as it comes up. Think about it when, if you have, you know, if you're not feeling well and you want to, physically not feeling well, you might have a fever, you want to go get a visit at a doctor's office, just making an example just out of it. So you go to a doctor's office and, you know, because you want to go in on a sick visit. So basically you can get in on a sick visit by going to a doctor's office, but you can't get in on a mental health visit into your therapist, into their office. That's another reason why I started this. So just an idea for you or someone you know. Spread the word. I'm always available, and the scheduling is flexible with the appointments that I have. So I do have flexible scheduling. And speaking of scheduling, sometimes even some of the therapists, depending on what people's coverage is, their health coverage may cover or not cover. So you can't be maybe seen as much as you want to be seen by a therapist because the health insurance won't cover it. Or secondly, because the therapist is just maybe booked or maybe just works part-time and they only can see you once a month or twice a month. So just throwing it out there. So just saying I have flexibility on my end. It is affordable. Definitely call me with any questions, or definitely call me about pricing. And like I said, you get that same day, next day appointment. And it's always good also to talk to someone, just to recap here, to talk to someone who's already experiencing whatever it is that you're already experiencing. And thanks guys for tuning in. Don't forget to check out Zella Rose. They also have gift cards there, so if you want to do a nice little treat for Mother's Day or for an upcoming birthday for anyone. Could be guys too, Father's Day. Actually, I saw an older gentleman walk in right after my appointment, so it's not just specific to women. So Zella Rose, great gift card idea, something different. It's always nice to try someone new. I know we all have our set hairdressers, or at least a lot of people do, but you know, it's nice to get a different perspective as well. A different perspective of how you can come out of the salon looking maybe different. So, and thanks guys for tuning in. Feel free to like and share. Next week, the 5th of March, is probably going to be a morning live, not 100%, but it should be kind of early in the morning, March 5th, next Tuesday. Ron Gill Sr., so definitely tune in for that. And thanks guys, like and share.